In this new clip, I'm describing at a high level a value stream map included all the elements and 4 basic responsibilities that we perform within the supply chain management function. In the left side is the demand and capacity management, which is basically receiving the orders from the customer and the forecast. This is typically entered in the system by customer service. Then part of our responsibility is the master scheduling, where we monitor how we load the orders from the customers in our production schedule. We try to maintain it level loaded, and we acknowledge a date informing the customer when the order is going to be produced and shipped. Once the orders are scheduled, the system utilizes both inputs, production schedule, and the inventory to generate requirements. This module from the system, MRP, stands for Materials Requirement Planning. Basically, the output from that module in the system is the requirements of the raw materials that we have to buy from our suppliers, as well as the components that we have to produce in our sub-assembly areas, and the production orders for the finished goods that we're going to produce and sell to our customers. Within the supply chain management function, we have this responsibility in green, which is manage the supply and manage the lead time from the suppliers. There might be businesses managing thousands of part numbers from suppliers that are located overseas, international, domestic, or intercompany. Once the suppliers produce and ship what we order from them, depending on where the supplier is located and the transit time is how long it takes for us to receive them, we have to synchronize all of that supply along with the sub-assemblies that we're producing to have them on the right start date of the production order for the finished product that we're going to manufacture and sell. Our materials control department is responsible to receive the materials from the suppliers. We work together with quality department as they perform an inspection to the parts shipped by our suppliers. Once the parts are released, if they're in good condition, if they meet the specifications, we kit them and issue those to the production areas to make the sub-assemblies or to make the finished product. Manufacturing typically has a lead time too, or cycle time, depending on how engineering set up the process to make the sub-assemblies and the finished goods. Once the finished goods are produced, the production orders are closed, and then the next element in our value stream is the distribution. Typically, we have dedicated warehouse to maintain the finished goods inventory. In this area, our team can see all the orders from the customers in the ERP system and the dates and the quantities when these have to be shipped. The orders from the customers could be intercompany orders, could be products that we maintain in stock and the customers order from that stock, or could be very specific products that we sell, make to order, that once they are complete, we ship them directly to our customers. So this is at a high level the end-to-end responsibilities that we have in supply chain management. In the next clip, I'm going to be sharing more specifically all detailed responsibilities that we have in every one of these elements. Thank you for watching. As I mentioned in previous clips, I hope the people that is starting a career in supply chain management find this useful so they can learn and become familiar with our responsibility if they would like to start a career in this functional area. Thank you again.